And joining us now to share his insights on beef exports is Duane Lenz of CattleFax. Duane, thanks for coming back to the show.
You bet, Kevin. Good to be here.
You know, we've seen exports really adding value to cattle here in the United States over the last couple of years. Where do we stand now?
Pretty impressive, Kevin. We're at about $350 per head of every fed steer slaughtered in the U.S., which is about $25, $26 hundredweight to the price of a fed steer. Now, we can break that down a little bit further. If you look at just beef alone, it's worth about $225. The rest are hide and offals.
That's pretty significant. And what is driving that increase in value?
That's interesting. People around the world are coming into more money. They're becoming wealthier. We all know the population around the world is going up. But a lot of countries, Far East, Middle East, even countries in Africa, we haven't anticipated as being wealthier countries, are coming into more money. The old adage is, of course, if they don't have a lot of money, protein, bean, rice, move up the protein chain till we get to beef. And then U.S. grain-fed beef at the top of that chain. People get more money, they try that, they want more of it, they're willing to pay the price, and they keep coming back to us.
So tell us, what are the top 4 or 5 export markets as it stands today?
Top 5 account for about 75% of our exports. That's Mexico and Canada. That's Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam. It's also, as you look at that other 25%, that's actually the biggest block of exports, which is good because we would happen to lose one of our big 5. There's other countries in the wings wanting U.S. beef and growing these markets all the time.
Well, tell us what your crystal ball says. I mean, will this continue? What does the future hold for exports?
You know, I think it will. You know, population growing, more wealth. We've even ran analysis with car manufacturing and hide prices. The more cars they manufacture around the world, the more hides they need. That keeps going up. And of course, especially here in the U.S., we're not going to be doing that for a while. So still some upside in these markets.
Give us some of the potential risks, if you will. We remember the cow that stole Christmas. We've seen some pork export issues into Russia this year. What might be lurking out there that could damage or soften export opportunities?
There's probably 3 things that come to my mind. One is politics. We're in a highly politicized world right now. For some reason, it seems like every time there's a political dispute, somebody wants to ban something, it comes back to agriculture, and maybe it's pork, poultry, or beef or something. So we have a dispute with one of the other countries that wouldn't be good. You know, we're counting on people around the world continue to get more money, spend it on protein. If we come into a world recession, world depression, that wouldn't be good for us. Finally, it would be something like the cow that stole Christmas, some kind of a health or disease risk. And you know, as we go through our membership at CattleFax, we mention to them all the time, about 11% of our beef now is exported. So we like it, it's a good deal, but there's also risk involved. You know, if we wake up one morning and that's gone, there's a lot of risk in the market. You lose that kind of market share. So, you know, we need to keep our eye around the world and keep an eye on what's going on. We need to manage our risk. The world's a very volatile place, and it's a little scary out there sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your insight and perspective. No doubt about it, these export markets are critically important, and I sure hope we continue this momentum.
Me too.
Want to keep up on the latest in beef exports? Visit NCBA's website at beefusa.org. And for more expert analysis on exports, be sure to visit CattleFax.com.